All right, let's take a look at Veerammal Engineering College in Dindigul. The TNEA code you'll need is 5851. Now, if you're looking at colleges in this area, this one has a pretty special story behind it, something that really sets it apart. So let's dive in.
So what is that story? Well, right at its core, this college has a very clear, very specific mission. It was actually started by an alumni of the famous Tyagarajar College of Engineering, TCE. After working in the US, he came back with this one big idea: to build a great engineering college specifically for students from rural areas. And that's really the whole foundation of this place.
So let's start right there, a founder's vision. The man behind this vision is Mr. Paramasivam Subramanian, and his background is pretty impressive. He was part of the pioneer batch at TCE Madurai. We're talking about the very first group of engineers from one of Tamil Nadu's top institutions. He was even the first ever student chairman there, a real leader from day one. And his story doesn't stop there. After graduating, he moved to the United States for 40 years, a whole career. And he worked in some seriously specialized areas like nuclear energy and designing these massive high-rise buildings. So this is someone with a huge amount of international experience.
So, you might be wondering, why come back to India after all that success? The answer is right here, in his own words. His goal was, quote, to establish educational institutions for the uplift of rural students. That was it. That was the mission that brought him home.
And you know, the vision got even more focused. It wasn't just for rural students in general. There was a very special focus on making sure young women from villages had a real path into engineering. This wasn't an afterthought. It was a core part of the plan from the very beginning.
Okay, so that's the why. Let's now look at the what, the college that this vision created. Let's talk about its identity and official approvals.
First things first, the college is affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. For any parent or student, you know that's a big deal. It means the syllabus, the exams, the degree itself, it all follows the standards of the state's main technical university. Next up, approvals. Yes, it has that crucial stamp of approval from the AICTE for the 2025-26 academic year. This is that mandatory government checkmark that confirms the college meets all the national standards to offer technical education.
And let's put this front and center again, because it's super important. The TNEA Code is 5851. When it's counseling time and you're filling out your choices, this is the number you need for Veerammal Engineering College. Make a note of it, 5851.
So, let's pull all the key facts together in one place. The college was established back in 2009. It's a self-financing, co-ed college located in Dindigul district. And for admissions, it's all through TNEA, with the standard split 65% of seats for the government quota and the remaining 35% for the management quota.
All right, identity check. Now for the big question on every student's mind. What can I actually study here? Let's get into the engineering programs.
Okay, so when the college started in '09, it had the 4 core branches: Civil, CSE, ECE, and EEE. But, and this is the big news for students joining now, look at what they've added for 2025. 3 brand new in-demand programs. We're talking AI and data science, information technology, and a specialization in cybersecurity. That's a huge update.
Okay, so you've picked a program. What happens next? What can you expect when it comes to placements and financial support? Let's get into the outcomes.
Let's start with a number that matters a lot to families, placements. The number we have is 50%. Now, what does that 50% mean? It's the placement percentage for the students who graduated in 2024. And importantly, this isn't just a number the college is giving out. It comes straight from the official TNEA data, so it's transparent and verified.
What about financial aid? Well, the college helps students access several government scholarships. You've got the Post-Matrix Scholarship for SC/ST students, scholarships for BC, MBC, and DNC communities, the Minority Scholarship, and of course, the big one for many families, the First Graduate Scholarship. So there are definitely support options available.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about daily life. What are the facilities like, and how do you get there? Let's look at campus and connectivity.
So let's just tick off the essentials. Yes, they have separate hostels for both boys and girls. The mess serves both veg and non-veg food. If you're a day scholar, there's a college transport facility available. And if you're coming by train, the closest station is Kodai Road, which is about 15 kilometers away.
Just a quick note before we wrap up, all the information we've talked about today comes from the college's official website and verified government portals. We've gathered everything as of April 2026. Of course, it's always a good idea for you to double-check any specific details that are important to your decision. So there you have it. From its founding mission to serve rural students to the brand new courses it's offering, that's the story of Veerammal Engineering College. To see how it stacks up against other choices, explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.